welcome to Marriage Minute with At His Face. I'm not supposed to say that anymore, am I?
No, you weren't.
All right, today we are going to talk about, what are we talking about? I forgot.
That. We're talking about that.
What?
That.
What is, oh, I know. Effective communication is what we're
Wow,
talking
that was
about
a struggle.
today.
That wasn't
We're
effective.
talking about effective communication. We know so many couples, including us, that struggle with being able to talk. And you know what's crazy?
What's that?
You talk at your job all day long.
No, I don't.
I talk at my job all day long. We put on these professional fronts. We use effective communication all day at work. And then we come home and expect that our spouses are supposed to you should just know how I feel. Well, listen, when we put all that effort in at work, we are making sure that we're communicating effectively. Why is it that when we come home, we don't do the same thing?
Because my 3,000 words a day are already used up, and your 25,000 probably are exceeded.
So he's trying to say that I talk too much. Oh, but okay. So what are some tools that we can tell the people about effective communication? What do you have to do? Active listening? Is that what you're pointing to? What's active listening, sweetie?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just active listening. I heard you. I saw your mouth move.
Oh, gosh.
You tell me, what is active listening?
Huh?
You're right. That right there.
Active listening is being able to hear what the person is saying, but ultimately it's really being able to hear their heart. And you should be able to, are you yawning on camera?
I did.
You're supposed to be, he talked about me about burping. You should be able to repeat back what the person says to you. So make up a statement. I can't hear you.
Oh, my baby toe hurts.
I heard you say that your baby toe hurts.
Don't ask me why I came up with baby toe.
He comes up with the craziest thing. Okay. But that's active listening. So I should be able to repeat back what he said. And then if I didn't say it quite right, give him an opportunity to say, no, I didn't say my baby toe hurt. I said my baby toe on my left foot hurt, or something like that. Right. So it's being able to clarify what the person is saying. And I think because we get so caught up in wanting to respond that we forget that we should be listening. So you need to actively listen. And then what happens after active listening? You want me to say it again? Huh?
Yeah, I do.
When are you going to talk in the communication thing?
I'm not really a good communicator.
So how are you going to tell people to be on his face?
No, but I think what you said, something that's very vital, is we're so quick to respond and have an answer, or that we're triggered in such a way that we shut down, that we never really fully understand or hear what the other person is saying. And so it's very important that we speak, or that we receive the information with a pure heart and clean ears. That makes no sense.
I got you, baby. So I heard you say that a person should communicate, or I should hear your heart, pure heart, and your clean ears. Is that what you said?
With clean ears.
With clean ears. All right. Another part of it.
It shouldn't be distorted. You can't hear what you want to hear.
You can't read into what the other person is saying. You have to make sure that you hear their heart.
This is not going well.
It is. It really is. It's actually really good.
Okay.
So then the other part that we wanted to talk about was using active statements, active I statements.
Give me an example.
So instead of saying, you always keep your socks on the floor. You always keep your socks on the floor. You don't ever put up the dishes. I need to tell you how I feel about those things. I feel when you, okay.
And if I always say you, how do you feel when I'm always pointing out you?
I feel intimidated. I feel on the offense, and I feel like I have to come back and
that's good.
Clap back at you.
That's good. Clap back. Like that.
All right. So active listening is the first part, and then using I statements.
Okay.
So I used to teach my girls and girls on the run. I feel when you, because, and I would like you to.
So if I say something like this, Rhonda, I feel really undervalued when you don't park your car in the garage, and I made sure that the space is cleaned out specifically for you.
I think this is real. Go ahead.
Would that be a good?
And I would like you.
And I would like to make sure that you place your car in the garage all the time. It's probably not a good example.
I don't think we do this well.
Okay, why don't you come? I was jumping out there. Maybe I jumped out
No,
there.
I think that's good. So I feel undervalued when you don't park the car in the garage when I have made preparations for you to be in that. It makes me feel like you don't appreciate what I do. And I would like you to consider that when you leave your car outside. I didn't know that though, y'all. I didn't know that.
No, it's not. It's not really a problem. I was just trying to. I didn't want to say she leave her pantyhose on the floor or something like that.
Oh, you wear pantyhose.
Exactly. So that's why I couldn't use that example.
Okay. So if we have not done anything right today,
You're confused.
You should look up active listening and using I statements.
So let's give a recap so they know.
I don't remember what we said.
Active listening.
Yes.
Making sure that you hear what the person is saying. And if you need clarification, be willing to ask a question for them to clarify what they just said. And sometimes it means that you have to paraphrase back to them what you heard them say. And secondly,
using I statements.
I statements.
I feel.
When you. Because.
And I would like you to.
And I would like you to. It's all about tools for marriage. And this is one of the tools you can use for active listening.
So that you can talk
and
at his pace.
Wow. Good night and God bless.